Caribou Dave here at the forward operating post in front of Lantern 1 and the FLA at the undisclosed work camping location with my review of 2 awesome things to make fire in on the road. So this little beaut is the HQ issue from Sportsman's Guide wood burning stove. It's rated to be an outdoor stove. I like it. It burns really dense live oak because it gets a lot of airflow in there and creates heat. I did add a 3-inch damper to it in 20 sections. There are 5 sections with a spark arrestor on the top, and it could probably use some mesh around it. I don't know how much spark arresting it would do if there's a lot of sparking to arrest, but it is what it is. I've repainted this several times with high temperature grill paint just because the finish kind of came off a little bit. I'm sure this is made with some high quality Chinesian paint. It's pretty heavy. It's the stove with the pipe. It all fits inside, and it comes with a fire poker and a little scraper and to get ash out. But the whole thing, I think it weighs about 50 pounds. The legs are fixed in it, and I'm like to weld up a leg that would either be a little wider than the stove, that would fit over it, like inside out, upside down, whatever, so the legs would fit over the stove, so it wouldn't be such a pain in the butt to put in the truck. I'm also going to talk about my UCO packable grill, because I think the 2 of those are a great combination if you're a full-timer. That definitely if you're a Vandweller or in a small camper. I don't use the grill a lot on it. It does have a grill with it. I'll drag it out and show it, and a case that could be another 1/4 of an inch bigger, and everything would fit really well. I'm going to fight with it every time. Primarily what I've been using in this is Duraflame or another type of log. It's just really convenient. They fit perfectly in here, and one log does last 2.5-3 hours. This is the bag for the UCO stove. That's UCO. They also make candle lanterns and other camping items. This does have the grill. It does close with Velcro. I've used this a lot. I like it. It has warped a little bit. It still folds up. It does fight me pretty extensively when I try to put it away, but it folds up. The legs fold up, and it fits in that bag. And there's your brand UCO Flatpack portable grill and fire pit. All right, we do have 3 holes on the bottom, 4 holes on the top for airflow. I did put stove gasket around this, and it pretty much peeled right off. I think this is 1/8-inch steel. It's welded on the back and on the front. The front is about probably 16th on like 16th whatever gauge that is, and I think this is 1/8 on the door and the front. The front's actually pretty heavy, so the gasket crap's still there. But there you go. I went ahead and added fire bricks. I had to break some up, but there are fire bricks in here, and I have kind of cleaned her out just to protect the bottom from warping, because that's where the heat is. It takes up a few square inches of space, so it cuts it down by about I don't know, 1/16 of an 1/8 of a 1/3 of a 1/4, possibly 1/2 of a 1/5, but I'm not sure if it's 2/3 or a 1/2. But it does cut down some of the burn space, but protects the bottom of the stove. And here are the tools: a little scraper deal and kind of a fire poker. I usually reach the skinny end in, I think I'm supposed to use. It helps. But there you go. Good Florida birch bark, which actually burns great for this situation, and will get everything going. But I just like to use the old lazy boy method, which is old-fashioned Duraflame fire starter. So I've got a little bit. The Duraflame brand is Caribou Dave approved. I give it 2 paddles up, 2 barks from the Adventure Dog. It does seem to be a little bit better quality product than I've run into with the old Pine Mountain. Fire's hot! Pine Mountain brand from the Walmart. Those are the Duraflame crackling fire logs. You can eat on them or roast hot dogs. I'll tell you, with that setup, compared to the single log sitting in the bottom, even though it's sit on bricks, it's putting out, I'll say, a comfortable amount of heat for that little bit of fire. If that were to last 2 hours, 2.5 hours, that'd be a good fire. And the instructions say if it burns down, you can add another log. Just be careful not to agitate it. There's nothing like an angry fire log. So I'll keep that going for a few hours tonight, and then tomorrow's work day. Tomorrow's my Monday. It's a Thursday. So folks, HQ issue stove, I believe was in the $99 range on Sportsman's Guide. I'm sure it's cheaper if you have a membership, and that included shipping. It's been a few years since I bought it. The only addition I've done on it to this point was paint, the fan, and a damper. And then the UCO was about a $35 purchase. I think it's well worth it. That would be the number one recommendation for having a place to have a little campfire or grill out on the road. And this guy is going to be my number two recommendation. Number two. It's a good thing to have. It's just less portable. But if you're sticking around a spot, and if you're mobile, adaptable homesteading on a long-term basis at a work camping spot, it might be something to throw in to pull out and use. Thanks for watching. Remember, do what you can where you are with what you have. And if you like reviews and my goofy videos, please thumbs up, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to come to the meetup on the Mohican, June 11 to 13, 2021. It's the second annual, so if you watch this at a later date, we'll probably be one at Mohican Wilderness, meetup on the Mohican in June, the year after that, and hopefully the year after that. Hopefully the year after that. Take it easy.